Hello everyone, it is Kaahlan and welcome back to another episode of my Danganronpa playthrough. This is the fourth trial. Sakura is dead. I'm not really sure what's happening with who's the killer. It seemed like it might have been Hiro, but now it might be Toko. But you know, especially with the little scene that we saw of Sakura when she says today is the day and she's gonna end it all. I think I'm still sticking with my original theory that Sakura and Hina have worked together and maybe possibly poisoned Sakura to get Hina out. And then maybe Sakura invited people to the room so that they would attack her and it would make it seem like they were the killer instead. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Let's continue. Let's see what happens. There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by Sakura's second attack.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow.
Yeah?
Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Yeah, Toko.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
Of course there is. You're the only one who would want to hide the magazine.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Yeah.
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed
That
her.
is also true.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay,
Yeah?
fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
Oh, was Toko the one that was hiding in the locker? Was Toko hiding in the locker when Hiro attacked Sakura?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in.
Okay.
But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
She was hiding in the locker.
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Maybe.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko is hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element has been added to bullet time battles. Would you like to hear more? A new element? We're in the fourth trial. You're not allowed to add new things this late. So far, you've probably been pressing the left mouse button during your final strike without a second thought. Yes? But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace? Coup de grace. I know how to say that. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate. Simply press the Q, nor use the mouse wheel. Right, nor. Or? Okay, so select it the same way. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you! Only halfway? Oh. In the 4th trial? Alright. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright. Oh no.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie!
Oh, I'm going.
It's a lie!
I was starting to lose it right then. I was doing okay. I was actually doing alright with my bullet refilling that time. I was in the groove. I couldn't even talk. But then... Okay.
That's enough!
Oh, hand... Locker fingerprint.
This should prove it.
Yeah! Got nervous there for a
Did you
second.
know someone left a handprint
That
behind
one
on the
went very
inside
well.
of the locker?
I remembered how to reload bullets. I kept the tempo for a little while and then I lost it, but it was okay because we went into fever time. Didn't even matter. Okay, I'm gonna stop bragging about my performance.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't. Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Yeah, Toko?
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Yeah, just like you straight up admitted killing Sakura earlier.
Then you killed Sakura!
I still don't think it was Toko either.
No, I swear, there's no
I'm
way!
standing by my original idea.
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Yeah, explain.
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read
I'll let Otto go
Sakura's
for this
note,
part.
I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
And did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well,
Shady.
that's awkward.
So after
That
you
is
left,
more
I
than
jumped out of
awkward.
the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
Yeah.
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Oh boy. Her? You mean
Guess who's back?
good.
It was your fault
She's
after
more
all.
fun anyway.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on.
But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
So the vomit was there before she hit her with the bottle.
Worried about you,
Yeah.
and
Tina
you're
poisoned her.
terrible. No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
Yep, I'm sticking to my
Just go
original
away
theory.
and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me.
Like Sakura's gonna die from 2 glass
'Cause normally,
bottles
Sakura
to the
should have
head.
been able to dodge my attack, no
Please.
problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Yeah, that's it, Kyoko.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good. Keep talking like that, and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one. Me too, Makoto.
Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
I don't think we're ready, Hina.
No, not quite yet.
Oh shit, is Byakuya gonna be the one that brings in the last minute evidence? Let's
Don't you
go.
think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... Are we voting? No, we're just making it. Okay, at first, I don't know why I thought that was a vote. Making our argument. What do we have? We have status of Sakura's body, Kyoko's examination study. Okay, yellow powder.
I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
In front of the shelf? So if the second shot from Toko is what killed Sakura, then the problem is... Where did Sakura die? It was...
I was just sleeping peacefully.
Wait, what?
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by
Oh,
surprise
yeah,
when
because
you
she
saw
didn't
Ogre
die
covered in blood.
on the chair.
So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
She went and sat
You
down.
got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Is that what it is? Oh, well I missed it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I was just
I think
sleeping
that's what it wants,
peacefully,
status of the
and
body.
all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me.
Yeah, I'm
Taken
gonna
by
try
surprise
that.
when you saw
I
you
think it's
smashed her
right.
head in with the
You got it!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
No, that's
Oh good, I did get it right. I second guess myself all the time now because I messed up so many times early on.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Yeah,
So, you finally noticed.
I mean I didn't finally notice.
Just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Yeah. That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. I mean, the vomit? Wait, what? Oh, the blood. I totally skipped right past that somehow. I was like, is the blood
Sakura
stain
was
not here?
definitely attacked in front of the shelf.
We got it, we got it.
The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right?
Yeah, totally.
All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
I don't know if Toko could move Sakura.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
Okay, I don't think that's true, because how does Genocide
There's no
Jill
way I can
pin
move a
people to a
muscle-bound
fucking
heavyweight like
wall?
that.
Then what's
Which
the
would
deal?
also require a lot of
Well,
strength.
are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
I'm not.
But
Oh no,
The
Hina.
biggest mystery of all,
I knew it.
the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
Wow, okay. I think I
Until we
actually
take care
called
of
this
that,
one real
we can't
early.
say this
I
case
feel
has been properly
the
settled.
second trial really fucked me up.
oh, that part's
But
easy.
these last two, I'm
After
killing
she
it.
killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Oh, so she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
Nope.
While everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
Absolutely not.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because I saw it for myself.
I got it!
I was in the
Even
locker.
before we
I
opened the door
killed
to the rec room,
Sakura.
Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
Don't worry about it.
You not know! You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
Adorable. Adorable little
You're
serial
lying.
killer.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
Yeah, I've been saying
But
it
if
too, but
Genocide
none of you
Jill
are
didn't do
listening
it,
to me.
That means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
You're right, Hero.
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
That's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so important? Yeah, I think we're missing. If there's another possible explanation, maybe it's. I'm on auto, I gotta say it as soon as it comes. Didn't mean to just interrupt myself. Yellow powder. Owlie's account. Let's see what they have to say. I actually don't know which
What was
one
it
this
that
is.
killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
What is
There's
Owlie's
no other
account?
possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
If there's one place I might find a clue, it would have to be written in there. Yeah?
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
Maybe, yeah, maybe yellow
There's
powder?
no other
Is that what
possible
that's
cause.
meaning?
What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Ooh, that was not right. I am incorrect. Come on, Makoto, don't clam up now. Oh, that was Hina's. Whatever. I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Yeah, but I don't know what it
that
is.
killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack,
It's not Owie's
What
account.
was
That's
it?
literally just that they all went to meet her.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her.
Okay. I was gonna say, the Monokuma file says something different, doesn't it? Jeez. I couldn't remember what was in the Monokuma
According to
file,
the
and I was
Monokuma
like, well, I
file,
mean, maybe it's just
Sakura
the
had
yellow.
vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Yep.
Well, I
Righto.
mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
Yeah, maybe Hina.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
Oh, you right.
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
Oh my gosh.
But if there
She's
wasn't a
the
cut or
ultimate
anything, then
detective,
what
dude.
made her
I
vomit
don't
blood?
know how early I said that, and maybe I'm still
Some
wrong,
sort of
but I
reaction
stand by
within her
that. I
body.
think she's the
Most
ultimate
likely,
detective.
Sakura was poisoned.
Hopefully I said that out loud,
Poison?
right? Hopefully I didn't just
That's
say
right.
that in my head
This
for
is
a
the
really long
conclusion I've
time.
arrived
Now
at,
there's
and
no
so
proof.
there can be no mistake.
Or maybe there is. I just don't remember. I don't remember 40
You're
episodes
making me go
ago.
weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard
Yeah,
to
of course
believe?
she was
And let me
poisoned.
explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? And I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
Okay, go
There's a
on.
big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
Oh,
But the specific
That's
properties
inefficient.
don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
is this the bottle that was
The
mixed in
shelf is
with
divided
the
up into
food
3
stuff?
sections, A, B, and C. In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. I do know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as all the supplements. I'm positive.
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Yeah,
Strange,
therein
isn't it?
lies the
Why would there
problem,
be a
hero.
bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips, and
Master!
he's gonna die. We were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do is stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever. That's because it has a dietary supplement
That
inside of it
tastes awful.
instead.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
She's right.
He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
Whatever, he
Flavor
made this
certainly
decision.
makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Protein
I'm
powder.
talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Hyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
This is... it's protein powder.
Bam.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
Where did it go indeed? The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder. Which would mean that conversely, the poison must have been in... Could it be? Yeah, could it be? Protein. Oh, it's R. For some reason I thought it was the P and I was just like, why isn't it giving me a P? Give me a T. Give me an E. Oh. I forget that I have to hit some of them multiple times. Drink. Give me a D. Give me an N.
Now I understand.
Me too.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can.
You got
If
it.
the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
You would think so.
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched.
I wish
So the
Byakuya was
protein
like,
was in the bottle
you
of
would think
poison,
so.
and the
Unfortunately,
poison
you're
was in the
fucking
protein
wrong.
can. Once you accept that, it becomes
Your
obvious
feeble
how the
brain
culprit
can't
was able to get
comprehend.
Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Something at the scene? A protein drink literally just
I got it!
did this.
You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
Yeah.
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
A deadly betrayal.
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And
What if
I
Hina
already
doesn't know?
exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real?
What if
Who was it?
Sakura switched them and
Evidence
Hina didn't
revealing
know?
who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The evidence that shows who switched them. It has to be the footprints. It must be what we found in front of the shell. Ooh. Where is it at?
I got it!
I got it.
Footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
It sure is.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point.
Was there spilled
They must
chemicals?
have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected.
Like, when did the other bottle get spilled?
What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
Man,
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
oh no.
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
Did
you're all
Sakura
gonna
swap
find out
the
anyway,
chemicals? Or did Hina
I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
just work with Sakura to kill her?
Then Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a
I
pair of
I can't
sneakers.
even
There
believe
was no mistaking it.
that Hina would just do this as a bad
the
guy.
only people here who wear sneakers
Sakura
are...
was aware that it was coming. Sneakers, huh? The only people wearing sneakers here are Makoto and Hina.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No! Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just
Plus,
Dang.
Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
Yeah, she has.
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
It's true.
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
I
Well,
just can't believe that
just-
Hina would do it.
The two of them were so close.
It was planned,
That's
Makoto.
likely exactly why it turned out this way.
Yeah, Makoto.
Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her.
I don't believe that.
She
I don't
deceived the
believe that.
victim, and she tried to deceive all of us.
Nah, I think they
have
work
to say,
together.
Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
Why, Hina?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me. all
Oh
of a sudden.
shit! No!
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it! I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
I think Kyoko gets
Honey,
that.
words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a
This
person
guy.
alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's
Are
still
you talking
parts
about
of this.
the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Now,
Are you sure
is
about
Byakuya
that?
actually the bad guy?
Even
What's
ignoring the
happening?
fact that I don't want to believe it,
Fuck.
it just doesn't
Unless
fit.
they're just saying, like, what I
doesn't
thought.
fit?
That Sakura and Hina work
I
together.
mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
Yeah, Hina.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start
I
from the
think
moment you arrived
It
at
might
the
be
chem lab.
Byakuya now. I don't know how.
Well, right away, I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out.
Wait.
And that's it.
That story you just told. First, you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right?
Yes.
Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
But if that's true, it didn't really fit her footsteps. Isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
Shut up, Jill.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. I think I'm still right. I think maybe Sakura knocked over
First I went to
the
Section
chemical, switching
That's
them
when I grabbed
herself.
the poison.
And then she just told Hina to go
And you
get it.
spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
And then maybe Sakura told her what she
When I
did.
grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched the
The
powders.
footprints, right?
Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
I mean, I might be wrong
Honestly,
on this
that's
one.
enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
In the chem lab, where were the footprints and what direction were they facing? Yeah, okay, I think I am right. I think we want the footprints for
First, I
that
went to
first
Section
statement.
That's when I grabbed the poison.
Oh,
And you spilled some of the powder on the
oh
ground
no,
in front of the shelf.
next part.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section
Okay,
No,
cool.
that's wrong.
Got it.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein.
Yeah.
But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
I mean, she could have done that, yeah.
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
Yeah, that's what she said.
What the?
I
Hina,
don't know why I
what's the
didn't
meaning
read
of
that out
this?
loud.
Well,
You lied to us. plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Well, you see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
Yeah, what is going on here?
Before I explain
I'm
that
so
part,
enthralled. I'm
I'd like
sorry
to
if I
submit
wasn't
some new
talking. I've
evidence.
just been sucked into the
New
story.
evidence?
Oh,
Impossible.
okay. Here's the new evidence. I was waiting for it.
Are
I
you
was
sure?
waiting for the new
After
evidence to
all,
come.
You're the one that gave it to me.
Oh? Are you Byakuya?
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
The protein powder?
I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Oh, the protein powder is what's spilled on the floor? Oh, so Sakura was the one that spilled it, I think. Maybe? You know what? Let's find out next time. We'll end here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Man. This one's been really good. I think I'm still on track though. I think it's been throwing some curveballs at me, but I think I might be right. I think Sakura and Hina went in on this, but Sakura might have planned it without telling Hina initially. So I guess we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you wouldn't mind commenting, or subscribing, it really helps me out, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!